one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, man, you do something about it because you can.
This story is a couple of years old, but it has a recent update. And I wanted to share it because I want all law enforcement out there that may happen to stumble upon my videos, or anybody, to see why we record police all the time. It's nothing against the cops, nothing against you. It's against guys like this right here and the deputies who turn their head. Now, this story comes to us from mypanhandle.com. A former Jackson County Sheriff's deputy who was convicted and sentenced to 14 years for planting drugs on innocent people will be going back to court for resentencing. 3 judges from the First District Court of Appeals issued their opinion just this past Wednesday. They upheld Zachary Webster's conviction on 18 charges, but voted 2-1 to overturn his conviction on the 1 count of racketeering. They say Webster acted alone and interpreted racketeering to mean more than one person would have to be involved. Webster became a deputy at the Jackson County Sheriff's Office in 2016. In 2018, sheriff's officials began investigating him for turning off his body cam during traffic stops. He was arrested in 2019 after some of the body camera videos showed him planting drugs in the vehicles of innocent drivers. Webster went on trial in May of 2021 on 67 counts against 12 victims. Jurors found him guilty of 19 counts out of 67. Against 3 of the victims, he was sentenced to 12 and a half years, which he's been serving in a prison in Hawaii. Since the appellate court reversed the racketeering conviction, Webster will go back to court for resentencing. No word on when that will happen, of course, but following his arrest, local prosecutors dropped some 120 cases. So now if you go to the description box of this video, there's a link where you can click and read the different sections of the Florida Supreme Court judges hearing the arguments for this scumbag, which was this March 2026. And in that story, the arguments are divided into sections of each judge and then the prosecutor and the defense attorney. So there's like sections you can read of what each judge thought, and then what the prosecuting attorney argued, and then what the defense attorney argued. I'm not going over it here because this would be like a 35, 45-minute video. And I know you don't want to sit that long. But so just this year, he's going back for resentencing after his appeal just this last March. But, the racketeering I get, is just one guy. That's not racketeering. But here's a guy, a cop, pulling people over, body camera off. Here's the cocaine I got. Hey, what's this in your car? Yeah, that's why we record. That's why I'm standing there recording while cops are going through the car. And cops go, oh, you watching me, trying to make me look bad, huh? Yeah, you want to catch me doing something? Well, if you're doing something, yeah, you're damn right, I'm going to catch you. If you're doing something you shouldn't be. But that's what, cops get so offended. And then people get offended too. Well, you let them do their job. What, plant evidence on people? That's what this cop did. He was convicted of it. He was convicted of 3 out of 12 victims. At least 3 people garnered him convictions for planting evidence. Planting. That means there was no evidence. He just kind of put it there and went, oh, look. So anytime anybody out there gets upset that I'm recording law enforcement, I want you to come back to this video right here. And I want to watch this guy. Watch what he does.